It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Earth Station Brewing Project, and it's a can of their double dry hopped Sabro Pale, coming in at 5.5% ABV in a 330 milliliter can. Described as coconut and citrus fruits on the nose. We'll get into all of that later on. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. I like the sound of that. Coconut and citrus on the nose. Right, glass, here we go. We got a 2-finger white head, nice hazy amber looking beer. Nice kind of slow moving carbonation making its way through the glass there. Looks very good. Let's get the aroma on the beer. Well, look at that as you wash it round in the glass. Look at that. Fabulous. I'll tell you what you get here, and I quite like it, is that the beer reminds you that it's a beer first and foremost. So what I'm trying to say here is that it's got a nice malty body, but with lots of hop aroma at the same time. So it's a bit like a balanced aroma between a lovely malty, grainy, biscuity, sweet nose, and then, as they've mentioned, that citrus and that coconut. It's like kind of pininess on the back end as well. It's very nice, very kind of... It's almost got a dessert beer aroma to it. So the beer was kindly sent to us by beer52.com. So if you hit beer52.com in the description box of this video, it takes you to their website where you can sign up for a free box of beer, courtesy of us here on Real Ale Craft Beer. So there will be a promotion code. Type in Stone the Crows as the promotion code and you will get a free box of beer from Beer 52. All you need to do is pay the postage, and then you get yourself a free box of beer, which is really cool. So link in the description box for beer52.com for your first free box of beer. Right, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, well, that's really interesting. They talk about the coconut on the back of the can, and that really comes through. Again, nice sweetness, biscuity, malty flavour. Nice, as I'm talking right now, lovely bitterness right on the back end. But in the middle, it's citrusy and coconutty. It's really kind of very different. Interesting and nice and well thought through. I've heard an awful lot, well, I've tried a lot of these Sabro hop beers recently. I recently made a video saying I've never tried a Sabro hop before, and like always, it's a bit like the Ely bus in Cardiff. You wait for the bus for half an hour and 3 come along at once. It's just that typical thing. So I've tried now a lot of these Sabro hop beers and they're very nice. I like this new hop that's everybody wants to brew with at the moment. This lovely kind of, it's got a combination of citrus and grapefruit and mango, but with a lovely, yeah, a slight coconutty flavour as well, which is quite lovely. So you can imagine, you got your biscuit malt flavour to begin with, then citrus and coconut flavours in the middle, mango and grapefruit, and then bitterness on the back end with a slight kind of stinging nettle flavour as well coming through, a peppery spiciness. You think of that broad spectrum of flavours I've just given you, and think of any other drink or food in the world that will give you all of that amount of flavour in one taste. It's the reason why I love beer as much as I do, because there's such a broad spectrum of beers and different beers out there, from this kind of pepper spray beer that I'm about to review from Mikkeller, an IPA brewed with black pepper, to stouts and porters and IPAs and sours and goses and saisons and frambooses and wild beer. You could go on and on. But I haven't even mentioned barrel-aged beer yet, where they put beer in a barrel and let the whiskey soak into the beer. Beer is such a fascinating subject, such a subject that you could spend years, as I have. You can spend years and years and years and a decade. I spent a whole decade drinking beers in this very kitchen, and not once have I got bored. Not once, because of just the sheer variety of beer out there. Earth Station. Right, what are they saying about this beer? It's brewed at De Proof in Belgium. Coconut and citrus fruits on the nose, medium sweetness and a full round palate. Think pina colada, but subtle enough to enjoy by the pint. Earth Station Brewing Project believe that everyone should feel welcome in the world of great beer. The funds we raise through Brewing support diversity and inclusion programs to help advance our cause in the industry we love. earthstationhq.co.uk. Oh, right, so they're a UK firm, UK brewing project, brewing at De Proof in Belgium. Now, De Proof, if you've heard of this name before, big contract brewer. So they started, I think they got their name brewing with Mikkeller, but Mikkeller was the first kind of big, I think, name that got involved with De Proof, and lots of other brewers have brewed at De Proof. Big brewery in Belgium that just contract brew. Mainly they just contract brew for other people, and that's a successful thing. I've been in Poland before now, and they built this big brewery near Wrocław in Poland, about an hour outside of Wrocław in Poland, and it was just for contract brewing. It was just so there was a lot of gypsy brewers in Poland. There was a lot of brewers who they didn't have a home. They were renting space from medium-sized brewers, and it really wasn't that ideal, because these traditional brewers were set up for more of a traditional brewing process, whereas where they built this great big contract brewing facility in Poland, it was geared up to the new world, if you like, the dry hopping and they had bottling lines, and now they have a canning line and that sort of thing. So a very good thing, I think, to help brewers along the way. So yeah, rating for this beer: Earth Station Double Dry Hop Sabro Pale. I like it. I really like it. I like that coconut quirkiness to it. That coconut and mango and citrus and grapefruit. Yeah, I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.